Hello everyone and welcome to part 13 of my Skylanders hover lock. Well, last time we just started off giants. That's all I have to say. Let's just continue with this game. Also actually had some playtime with Ghost Roaster, finally. This looks so funny. Ghost Roaster had like no playtime last in SSA. But I'm glad he's gonna get some playtime here because I don't think he's a bad Skylander at all. I think he's pretty good. I think this is like one of the only games where Chompy is not introduced in the first level. I also off screen looked at the WoW Pows of everyone I could buy, and I realized how expensive the WoW Pows are. With only 2 winged sapphires, it costs like 4,800 coins, which I think everyone does have. But I kind of want to save the money because, you know, or it can have stuff that can be useful. We already saw a Spellpunk in one of those caves. Why are you introducing them now? I'm gonna switch to Ninjini. I mean, I could also use Double Trouble. But I mean, as you saw, when you're level 10, the amount of XP you get isn't that much. So I might as well use a lower leveled character. Yo, it's Brock. He's gonna tell me how wrong I am about stuff. Well, unless I manage to shut him up, that is. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird in this part. I was a little sick, so my voice might be a little weird. I just got stuck there again. I'm never gonna stop getting stuck, am I? Dude, the amount of damage Ninjini does is just insane. Jeez. Like, it usually takes quite a few hits from a non-upgraded Skylander to kill a Spellpunk, but Ninjini takes him out pretty quickly. That is one nice thing about her. Her DPS is pretty high from what I know. Not the highest when it comes to giants, but still pretty much up there. Uh-oh. There's Brock again. Out. The way he just says that is so funny. Out.
But what the hell, boy?
It's not Skylanders. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Also, apparently, I'm collecting every single soul gem in this game because I've collected the 2 soul gems from the previous chapters, and now I'm also collecting hot dog soul gem. I mean, like they were like on the way, or maybe, or they were, or either they were like right on my path, or they just had a bunch of treasure around them, so I just decided to grab them anyway. I was stuck again, except it wasn't really that weird that I got stuck there. Alright. Now the arena is right there, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I don't think Auric really has anything beneficial for me. It has that perk where if you go into an elemental zone, you get healed. But that's really all he has, and that hat's... Ooh, it's a hat Lightning Rod is wearing. But other than that, there isn't really much here, so I'm just gonna ignore Auric in this case. And I'm also gonna do this. I'm not sure if it's an undead area under here. I'm not sure. It is, okay. So I have to grab this with Ghost Roaster. Dude, isn't there also a giant area, like, outside? Then I have to switch, like, 2 times. That's annoying. Yep, here it is. Alright. Let's switch back to Ghost Roaster again. Dude, I think this is gonna be one of the longer episodes or parts because I'm not even at the arena and it's already 15 minutes in, and I also want to do a chapter after this. I mean, I'm probably gonna cut out like a lot because like there is a lot of traveling in Giants, I'd say. In Swap Force as well, but in Swap Force it's actually even worse. But in Giants you also have it a lot. Mainly because the chapters are pretty long, I'd say. But I'm gonna cut out like everything that's just not interesting, so don't worry about it. Although I'm probably gonna include the arena, like the entirety of the arenas. Unless the arena is incredibly boring, I guess. But the arenas in this game aren't that easy, so I'm probably not gonna skip most of them. Or at least not cut out much. I'd say this is like the only arena in this game that's kinda easy. The other 2 are pretty difficult. Though this one can also be pretty difficult if your character is not upgraded and stuff. Like Ghost Roaster. Although that's mainly because it just takes a long time. I actually got... Okay, never mind. I thought I got an achievement, but it was just how far I got an achievement. Ow. I don't even need the melon, I leveled up. Bye. You can just push everyone off in this arena. Which is another reason this arena is like the easiest one. Oh man, the fire the fire stopped right as he landed on the furnace. That would have been savage if I just pushed them into the fire. That would have been savage. Oh, he's already dead. He was stuck in the fire, so he immediately died, I think. Or something else happened, I don't know, but he just died immediately. Can't complain. Yeah, I got like nothing in that chapter. I think it's gonna be most of the Giants chapters. Even the elemental gates I can open are usually not really they're not really useful for me, usually. Although there is one in the next chapter that is pretty useful. Oh hey, Brock's right here. But there's like never an explanation on how he gets on the ship. He just spawns here and it's like, yo, I got some arenas for you, even though, you know, we had our differences and everything. Okay, the name of this level is very... I just hate pronouncing it in English. So I'm just gonna call it the Carnival. I mean, it is a carnival, alright. It's not his full name, but it's not the level's full name, but it's still a carnival, so it's fine. Yo, mohawk. Dude, people with mohawks look so cool, in my opinion. So I'd say these mohawks, cyclopses, are pretty cool guys. Or at least appearance-wise. They're some of the most annoying enemies to fight. So they're not cool when it comes to, you know, how annoying they are to fight. Ow. What the huh? The zombies just disappeared. Because Blobby Boy over here decided to talk. We haven't seen this guy since chapter 1, by the way, of Shattered Islands. One thing I do kind of not like about Ghost Sorcerer is that he isn't really the best when it comes to dealing with small groups. Or groups in general. That's kind of what I realized with this guy. Not really the best against groups. Alright, Fangs. Let's play some Skylanders. Wow, really? Okay. Big brain right there. Maybe I should buy some Skystone cheats. With not with one of the Skylanders in the lock, but with just a different Skylander altogether. That's not even in the lock. Because I don't think you guys want to watch this. I don't want to really... I mean, I'm fine with doing this, but I'm not really playing the game to play Skystone, so I kind of want to skip it. So next time I see Auric, maybe I should just buy some Skystone cheats. Uh-oh. Last time I fought against Brock, he died like immediately. So kinda nervous this time. Oh. Never mind, he was not a challenge at all. Oh wow, that's rude. Huh? Oh. Okay, I can see him. Rude. Oh, that would have been useful. Before he sent me to beat that guy. Yo, more Mohawks. Cool guys. Or except they're not cool, they're very annoying to fight actually. Ow! Just like that. He was spinning like before even like it came even close to him. So that was kinda annoying. I don't know how I don't know how I did not get hit there, but okay, somehow there I did get hit. I should actually be kind of careful here. What the heck? Especially since I'm not in an elemental area, so I'm not as strong as usual. I'm also gonna get this soul gem, just because why not? Yeah, let me just get this winged sapphire. Again, that hat is not useful for me. But you also do have an undead gate in this level, so. And that gate actually has something, hats that is actually pretty useful, so. I'm gonna get that one. Oh wait, I need to play Skylanders again. I remember actually losing this one a couple of times. Maybe because your beginning deck is just so bad. Yeah, that's annoying. Jesus. Actually, no, it would have been better if I got to draw Archer, man. Well, I'm losing this one. I'm losing that one. There you go. I lost. Chance. Wow. I lost to a man named Chance. Not really surprising, to be honest. He probably relied a lot on Locke. This man's name is Wolf, by the way. What an idiot. What kind of mother names their child Wolf? Now I have to play more Sky Zones. Oh. Okay. Executioners can actually be somewhat difficult. So I need to be careful of them. Especially since I'm playing as Ghost Roaster. There's close range. Actually, how am I gonna damage this guy? Well, not by doing that. Apparently, his chain has very short range. Wow, I didn't know about that. Oh. Oh. There he goes. Well, it took forever to kill him, but I definitely got him. What are you doing? Oh, he's just stuck there, apparently. This man's experiencing what I've been experiencing. He got stuck as well. I'm laughing, and even though I got hit pretty badly there. Oh, I got him with the level up. Dang. Well, that was very unfortunate for my enemies. Ow. Rude. I got hits at like right at the end, which sucks, but doesn't matter. Now, you might be wondering, why the heck did I get this hat, even though I'm not even gonna wear it as Ghost Roaster? Well, I'm gonna put it on Ninjini, because this hat actually has pretty good armor, so I think it would be nice to have on her. It's actually a hat I usually put on her a lot, so because it actually looks pretty good on her, so. Yeah, get all the small guys first, then focus on Brock. I know they're called Goliath throws, but I just call them all Brock. No, I'm gonna call it. In later episodes, I'm probably just gonna call them Goliath throws. Okay, there's some weird things happening with a Ghost Roaster's skull form. For some reason, he's just jumping, like, randomly. I don't know why. Baka matches. Get away from me. Ow! Rude. Jeez. Oh. Oh, okay. One of them just team killed. Oh, I'm stuck. I got stuck between enemies. Great. But there's just one Chompy over here. Oh! Again, I got stuck again. That skull form is surprisingly not that reliable. Because you can get stuck when the enemies are bigger than you. Right. But I beat it. I beat this chapter. And I'm technically pretty much done for today, although I still need to play this. Okay, well, I'm gonna skip all that, because... Why did it take so long to load? Huh? What? Oh, I actually got, like, almost everything, except for that one hat in the air gate I didn't really care about. Well, let's skip Chaos terrorizing the sheep. I don't think anyone really wants to see that. Alright, well, as you might be able to tell, we'll be going to the snowy level next time. Well, that's gonna do it for part 13 of the Skylanders Hoverlock. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!